elections ballot processing facility just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. There's a big group here. I'm going to turn around. You can see the protest group behind me. First of all, please download the HAPS app. You can get notifications about my live streams. You can also support my work and the work of other independent journalists on HAPS. It's a great way to keep us out here, keep it going. HAPS is a great resource too because it pipes in all of your comments, live chat stuff on YouTube Live, Periscope. And so it's really, really helpful to do that. I broadcast earlier with Lucas Milliken, another HAPS contributor. You can see that broadcast. It's my last one before this one. Alex Jones was here, and I got some shots of that. So I'm going to walk through the crowd right now and just give you a tour of what's going on. There are several speakers here with megaphones, and I'll walk around there. I'll watch your comments this time. The last broadcast, I didn't really have a chance to see them. So this time I will see what you guys are saying, and let me know how it's going. And also keep me updated with information. I get a lot of information from comments in these broadcasts. All right, here is the building. There's several hundred people here. There were thousands here earlier in the day. I'll be spending the night in my vehicle or out here all night, and I'll be covering all day tomorrow too. Oh, you're good. You're good, man. Yeah.
And the way we look at it is if we keep fighting, the whole shoe, Chuck will take the United States of America. Your brother sisters in 2 days, 2 to 3 days this election, 3 days. We have gathered hundreds of thousands of people from the United States. We are standing up. So let me tell you something. We're not big enough. We need to be bigger. We need to get bigger. We need to get louder. We need to play more. We need to be stronger. I told myself I will fight. I will fight until the end of this to make sure that a true and honest election. So I can't breathe. And I will fight and I will go until I'm tired.
Alex left about 45 minutes ago.
And I know you guys all feel that way, but the important thing is that it stops here. That we leave here and we go get our brothers and sisters and our family and our friends. And we grab them and we say, hey,
all right, this is a QAnon guy that I interviewed a couple weeks ago at Trump's last rally in Phoenix. He's back.
Okay, that's ex parte Ballot. All right, and then he said any civilian, lock him up indefinitely, no trial. And ex parte.
I'm going to do a pan shot so you guys can see what's going on.
Look at all the seniors. Okay, look at all the people that are there. Okay, hold on. And if for 6 decades we have infiltrators building
There are various speakers here with megaphones, and it kind of comes in waves, people talking, getting the crowd pumped up, and then people settle down for a bit. Sometimes the new speaker comes out here. I'm going to go and look at this interview going on here. It's a Japanese TV station. I'm going to be quiet here, not disturb it. You guys can see behind the scenes what a street interview looks like for a network. Now this network is using, looks like their iPhones to film. Believe it or not, the iPhone is a perfectly good broadcast journalism tool. Not just for live streams, but the camera on board is incredible. Now we have some folks here selling MAGA hats, looks like. And we've got clusters of open carry folks here. Sorry. I've only seen a couple of people who are openly QAnon, or that they have shirts or signs. We also have a hula hoop dancer here. She has light up hula hoops, and she had a crowd going here. I'm just going to walk around the crowd here. All right, now I'm going to go in the street. Most of the open carry crowd is back here, away from the parking lot. On one side of the parking lot, on the edge that is closest to the building, they erected a fence, or the authorities erected a fence, and put up free speech zone signs. So I'm going to walk right now to the free speech zone signs. One thing that's funny about these things is that from my experience when I've been to protests, people don't like seeing signs that say free speech zone. And they're often attached to imposing fences and barriers. So no one really takes them seriously. They're a bit frustrated by it. Apparently it was to protect some of the poll workers, the media. Apparently there were issues earlier this week with that. So I'm going to walk up to that sign right now. Sorry. Now you can see the media behind the fence. Definitely doesn't make the news media look good to be back there. It's created some animosity between the groups. I haven't witnessed any arrests or violence. Here is the QAnon supporter you can listen to. He's the same guy I interviewed a few weeks ago.
And they allowed them to think it happened, and then they pulled the rug out from under them. Do you think that they are going to allow
Haps
them
News.
to steal the votes?
It's actually, well, let me give you my Twitter. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm on YouTube too, but it's easier to find.
They're going to get away with it. They will not
Rosenwald,
ROSENWALD
when they've
already committed
_.
pulled the rug out
and
from
then
under.
Eric.
Now,
There I am,
we may
right
not
there.
necessarily see
There
justice
you go.
right away.
Yep. I have live streams. I'm broadcasting right now. It should be actually showing up right now. And I'm on Facebook. If you go to Haps News, you can find me on Facebook, YouTube Live, everything. So,
Okay, this is
yep.
Corey from the Phoenix Enigma.
Okay.
And he's on DLive Floating Fade.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to add me too. I'll remember you.
Okay.
She's actually certified to analyze watermarks.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, here's my fear.
So this is 5D chess.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
have to see.
No, I agree. But here's my greatest fear: that the Supreme Court said, or Trump goes in there and says, "Hey, we got these. We did the watermarks. We did Sting, and
There's all the
There's
evidence
video.
in the world.
There's video.
Sure, all the
and then-
evidence in the world.
And then Pennsylvania comes in with their election people, and they say, "Hey, the Constitution over here in Pennsylvania says that we run our own election, and Your Honor, we know nothing about this watermark. We know nothing about it." And the Trump says, "Hey, you have watermarks." He says, "I don't care. Under state and constitutional law, every state runs their own election. We move to have this thrown out, Sting or no Sting. I mean, right now there's court orders that
You
these
can't play
candidates
underground election. You gotta play that.
I'm going to zoom in on the speaker right now. I'll try to.
So guys, we're fighting big pharma, big tech, big media. We're fighting child sex trafficking. We're fighting hate. We're fighting racism when we're not the ones that are racist. We are in the fight of our lives, my friend. So I ask you guys to come together one more time for prayer and to work together.
Let's take a look at the sign over here. This setup here with the media right here, definitely, fortunately for myself as news media, it doesn't help the a dominant media narrative here, or a dominant Trump supporter narrative here, that the media, mainstream media, is very insular. And anyway. They're here to the people here. Hold on. The people here are here to basically try to, they say that they want to increase transparency as to what's going on. Arizona has traditionally been a red state, and a lot of people here assume that there's no way Arizona would go blue without some sort of ballot election interference or something like that. So they're here for many different reasons, but everyone seems to be a Trump supporter. There are some militia groups that are here too. So there's a variety of reasons why people here, but there is a perception that the election ballot counting process is illegitimate, or there is some sort of problem going on with it. So that's one big thing that people are talking about. All right, now I'm going to walk over to the street here, up there, and a lot of the militia people are over there. So let's see if we can see this. Thanks for watching. If you download the Haps app, you could support my work. You can use features like buy me a coffee. You can get a subscription. You can do one-time donations. It's really nice because it helps me come out here and broadcast directly to you. You can also follow plenty of other journalists that are on the platform. One of them is Lucas Mulliken, who I interviewed earlier today. He's a Haps contributor who'd spent the last few days here. So right now, I'll start over on the left side here and show some of the merchandise operations here. So we got shirts. I haven't seen anyone wear this type here with the hair on it. No, I haven't seen anyone wearing it yet. Let me see how that looks. Awesome. Thank you. And we got stickers available, keychains, bags, little teddy bears, bobbleheads. He has one of the better selections of merchandise that I've seen at Trump events. And we got flags here. Flags for sale. Cool, thanks. And so that's the main sales area. There's another spot over on the other side of the street. We got some what look like Boogaloo boys over here wearing their patterned shirts, open carry with rifles. And I'm going to come over here and sort of try to get a few in the shot. I'll flip the camera around. Now, the idea behind the patterned shirts is that people who open or conceal carry their weapons will often wear a patterned shirt, like a Hawaiian shirt. It's real common. It helps disguise the form of like a pistol or some kind of weapon underneath your shirt. It makes it harder to see. And so that's kind of what they're going for here. And you can see them. They got a flag. They usually don't want to talk to media. Usually don't trust them. So I'm just going to give you a few shots here. All right. I don't see anyone, or I haven't seen anyone with Proud Boys paraphernalia, hats, shirt, or anything like that. I assume some are here. There hasn't been any violence that I've witnessed. There were a few Biden supporters that were out here for a period of time, and they weren't here very long. People were yelling at them, and they left. Looks like we got a news broadcast of some sort up here. That's one of the cool things about HAPS is I can give you a behind-the-scenes look at what's going on. So often you watch network TV and see broadcasts happening from breaking news events. And with HAPS here, you get to see what it looks like from the other side. Most news crews have private security with them. There was an incident in Colorado several weeks ago where private security for a TV station ended up shooting a Trump supporter, I believe. So most of these news crews I'm seeing have someone who's doing private security. We got the hula dancer here getting interviewed. Yeah, I'm noticing plenty of you guys are watching on Reddit. I really appreciate it. The Reddit coins help me out. HAPS is a great tool for independent journalism because it gives the audience an opportunity to not only interact with me, and potentially, if I'm interviewing someone, interact with the people I'm talking to. And also, it gives you plenty of sponsorship opportunities. It really helps me out. Already had a few people donate. I'm not up here on assignment right now. I just came straight up as soon as I could. I'm a freelancer, so I'm trying to work out a few, talking to producers. But no matter what, even if I get, okay, we got this sign here. Flag. Yeah, Trump flag. That's the classic Trump tank flag. I've seen this plenty of times. It's a popular one. Sorry. Oh, he's got to back to the flag. Oh, no problem, no problem. All right, we're back here over by the fence. Hi, how you doing? I interviewed you at the last Trump rally. I don't know if you remember in Phoenix.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. What's going on here? Give us an update on I just got here a few hours ago.
Okay.
So have you been here a couple days at all?
Oh yeah, I've been here the last 2.
So what's going on today? Like, what's the vibe? How is it different?
Dude, the vibe is always good with the Trump supporters, man. I'm telling you, the vibe is always good with this crowd. Very diverse, young, old, all types of races, everything, man. It's great. So the vibes are good. And the vibes are that everybody knows their rights. Everybody knows that the election is attempting to be stolen by infiltrators in the government. And everybody is, I think, agreeing on the fact that we're not going to let that happen.
So, all right.
Yeah.
You gonna be back tomorrow?
Dude, I'll be back here until we get justice. I will be here.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's, I think, how everybody in the country should feel about their votes and about protecting the American system, because it is under attack.
Thanks for talking to me, man. I'll see you around.
Brother!
I walked in, and then I came in.
Yes, he is losing his voice. If you watch one of my older broadcasts from a couple weeks ago at the Trump rally in Phoenix, he had his voice. It was a little earlier in the day when I spoke with him. Yeah, I'm noticing plenty of you guys are watching on Reddit, so that's really cool, really cool. If you download the HAPS app, you can get notifications. But I will be here the rest of tonight. I'll be camping out in my car a few blocks away or out here. I'll be here all night, and then I will be here all day tomorrow, too. So follow me on Twitter, Facebook, especially the HAPS app, and you can get notifications and just check in through the day. It posts, when I'm finished with the live stream, it does post that on all the socials. So if you miss anything, you can come back.
Holy shit, there he is. Is he going to be back? I think I'm just going to have out.
All right, I'll continue walking around. It's a real party kind of atmosphere here too. People are generally in good spirits. They're feeling good. I don't see much anger. There is frustration about Biden campaign, but there's no generalized anger. So people are individually. Hey man. I'm doing a live stream. Is it okay if I interview you real quick?
For personal reason, I'm not going to do any interviews.
Okay, no problem. If you know anyone who's doing it, I'm independent. So if you know anyone, I'm walking around here. I'll be here all night, all tomorrow. So, yep.
I mean, just a matter for my work.
Sure, I understand. Yeah, we got it. No problem. Thanks. So we had a open carry guy. He was all decked out. Had a lot of tactical gear on. He didn't want to speak for his job reasons, which is common. Many of the people who are carrying don't want to be on camera. They're suspicious. You got a woman here waving a flag. So we got an interview happening right over here. We've got all kinds of news trucks all around here. You can see a broadcast going on here. I got here too late to fly my drone, and the sun was coming down. I can only fly till 30 minutes after sunset, and I just didn't get here in time. But if you check in tomorrow and you follow my other socials too, I will be posting video of it. I will be setting it into halves too, so they will include the B-roll, the footage, aerial footage, and other broadcasts. It'll be available. I'm excited to fly here. There are going to be some good shots. There's a few obstacles around that I have to watch out for. I'm already scoping that out. I'm a commercial drone pilot, so I have a license to fly for commercial reasons. So it's all in the up and up, and I can get using a special flight authorization system, an automatic system. I can get permission to fly here. It's somewhat close to the major airport here in Phoenix, but in this particular grid, I'll be able to fly up to 100 feet altitude, which is plenty high enough to get good shots of this area. All right, we got someone talking.
You're damn right it's unpopular in Russia.
All right, I'm coming in on a discussion. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
There's a lot of people with guns. It's all around. It's in our fabric. Showing up with a gun.
So it's starting. Yeah, it's a debate. It is a debate. So the guy in white is upset about the guns, the open carry.
That guy is going to turn this state blue. I am a Republican. I came from Russia. I support gun rights. I keep talking about the parties that has nothing to do with this. I'm telling you right now.
You don't understand American culture.
It's not about that.
So we got this group here to the left that is debating him.
I own this AR-15 so that America doesn't become like Russia. I wore this AR-15 here today to make sure that all of these people go home safe because I did my own security analysis, and this place was a target. That's great. Our state just turned blue. Do you really think this is the best alternative to turning it red?
Yes.
I would love,
Yes.
Again. I would
Yes.
love this.
Actually, I do.
I would love this state
Yes.
to turn red. I'm a full-blown Republican. I was born in Russia. I love Republican ideals. Don't get me wrong. I am on your side. I do not think showing a gun, acting like a badass, is a great way to win the election because our state has
a little bit. I think the Second Amendment is there in case they try to take away the first one.
Exactly.
Okay.
That protects our First Amendment.
Exactly.
I have a gun in my car. I believe in the Second Amendment. I don't think you should walk around with an AR-15
I
because
do.
that's not look
High
good.
five, bro. Fuck yeah.
If you guys want to walk around with an AR-15, watch the whole state of Arizona turn blue.
What are you going to
You
do to stop?
believe you're going to be
What
right.
are you going to do to stop?
Watch
Tell
it
us
turn
we gotta
blue
turn the guns
because
away?
you think you are right. You think you're right. You think we're going to be aggressive. We're going to show the dominant personality. We're going to shoot. I have a question.
Wisconsin.
From our conversation, I was born in Russia. I was born in a communist country. Do not think like communism. If you walk the streets with an AR-15,
Talk to me.
I was living in the country of Russia. They walked me about there. They had AR-15. They scared the citizens. We turned against them
Because we won't do that to you, we promise.
And you can be the one, dude. If someone tries to I'm telling you right now, you don't know politics. You don't know the popular opinion. If you're gonna hold them, if
Don't know politics. Let me tell you what the again, the media is 9 years old. What's your name? What's your name? Alex. Like I said, and you think like.
And there were people walking down there with air. No, I didn't like it because I couldn't have fun.
Right.
While I was there.
And I don't like him walking with an AR.
He has a gun. Don't let him do that.
I have a question. But look at the
I did not say because they had higher authority than me.
if you want to protect the electoral vote, do you really think walking through the streets with an AR-15 is going to help us?
We're on two separate things here.
We don't have electoral votes.
It's two different things.
If we don't have electoral votes, we do not get Trump as president.
I get that, but what does that swearing something have to do with what I voted?
Do you think a guy walking with this is going to get Trump as president? I love Trump. I am from Russia. I hate communism. Do you really think this is going to win?
Hold on, it's not going to happen. Hold on, it won't happen. Hold on, talk to me. Calm down. So you said that I'm walking around looking like a badass.
You're scary. That is the presentation you are taking. When you walk out in the public and you have a gun, what kind of presentation do you think you're creating? You are creating fear. You are scaring people. You are creating people that do not want to vote for Trump. I want people to vote for Trump, but it's hard to get people to vote for Trump when you walk around with a big-ass gun scaring the shit out
No,
of
it's fine. I've talked to plenty of people who are armed. It's been very safe.
I'm not scared.
You
I
told me
do
you were
not
scared.
think you'll hurt me, but I'm afraid of how the media is going to react. You did not think about the media. You only think about yourself and Republicans and people that think
talked to
no,
I've
let me
talked
finish.
to-
Let me finish. I got to listen. You think about yourself. You think about the people who think like you. You think about the only people who think let's carry guns. But what about the rest of Arizona? The rest of Arizona does not approve of people walking around with big guns.
You're in the wrong state.
No, this is my state. I was born in Russia. I know a communist government when I see it. And I'm telling you, we are a flippable state. And if you want to flip Republican, you join the Republicans. You do not scare the shit out of the Democrats from the independents. The independents are trying to pick a side. Why would the independents? No, let me finish because I listen to you. The independents are trying to pick a side. Why would they pick the side that has big-ass guns scaring people?
Can I talk? No, hold on. Can I? Are you finished? If the Republicans have an issue with me exercising one of the rights that is in the Constitution of this country, if they have a problem with that, I don't care about them either.
Then the state is going to turn blue because you don't understand we are a flippable state. We are going to turn Democrat if you keep running like that. I am a Republican myself, and I'm telling you, walking around with an AR-15, it turns the independents off, it turns the Democrats off, and we're going to turn blue because you choose to be selfish.
Why are you advocating? I think that the Democrats
No, you think about yourself. You think, oh, I'm big and mighty with a big-ass gun, but you don't think half this
How
country
have
is
you
Democrat.
gotten that from our conversation?
I'm telling you right now.
I have been nothing but polite and
And I get it,
respectful for
and I
you.
respect you doing your right, but I'm telling you, we are a flippable state.
The Democrats are going to vote no matter how they're going to vote. Nothing that I do is going to change that.
But you think walking in a city with a big AR-15 is going to put the
I think that I
am
do
trying to get more Republican voters. I want more people to turn red. I think walking around with this big-ass gun is
The
going to
reason
turn
why
the
this
independents
state has
off.
become
I think
flippable
it's
is
gonna
because
turn the
people from
Democrats
California have come over. They're going to vote how they're going to vote. And I did a security analysis of this event, and I thought that it might be a target. So I prepared and I carried what I did accordingly.
I'm telling you
That's
right now,
all. This is not a political statement. I don't care what party you are. I don't care what party I am. I carried this rifle in case people came against the good people that are here. I would exercise my right to neutralize any threats that would come against it as an American.
That is his right.
That's
Right.
that's it.
Right.
Now listen. Listen. Hold on. Your name is Alex. You were born in Russia.
I am a Republican.
You are a Republican and you hate communism and you support Trump.
Yes, I do.
God bless you. We have a difference of opinion. Can we leave it at that?
I'm telling you, this is a divided state. We have blue and we have red. This is not helping us lean red.
That has only
This is
happened
scaring
this
me.
year
I am a
because
Republican,
people that have
and this
fled
is scaring
California, like I did, were not able to do exactly what I did here.
I fled communism. I get what
Thank
you're talking
God.
about.
Congratulations.
But I'm telling you right now, as a battleground state, this is hurting our party. I am a Republican.
Just walk away from him and don't ignore him.
I'm telling you right now, sir, we are leading towards divided time. We just lost our state.
So we got someone watching that was telling the armed guy, don't engage with him. He's an agitator.
We're not going to come to an understanding, obviously. I think that I've been respectful for you. Can you agree to that?
I'm telling you,
I'm asking you a question.
Walk like a badass. The majority of people do not agree with this.
Have I portrayed myself as a badass looking for a fight?
Okay, well look at the results. Let's say you don't agree with it. Right now, Arizona just split blue. Is this
Not yet,
really?
it hasn't.
Yes, it is. It's blue right now. Do you really think this guy is going to help us with red?
Because of the farmland, people like you.
Wait, are you saying you're scared because he's carrying a gun? Is that what you said?
He's upset because he says the media will take images of him and other armed people and it'll scare too many people, and he's saying he's a Trump supporter, but he's upset that people are armed because he says that it's going to scare people off. Well, that's basically what's going on. Yeah.
Then he needs to be comfortable carrying a gun.
So he says he's a Trump supporter. He says he's a Republican, but he just doesn't like seeing the guns because he thinks it's going to scare away independents and other people. So.
Well, I get what.
He's
Now, I just wanted to know what they were
saying.
saying.
Sure, yeah, no problem.
I'm a
This right here, this is what makes America great.
Yeah, it is.
Country was built on the
Civil, respectful,
we are respectful because we're both Republicans. We disagree.
No. Listen. We're both good men.
I'm telling you, this hurts our party. I want Trump to win. I want Trump to win as much as us. But I'm telling you, when you walk out with a big gun, the media is going to focus on you.
I understand.
They're going to focus on you.
He's not. I just think it's so
So you know what you would
I think this hurts our party.
Okay, I can't do that. We're both good people. We have a different stance on
And I have a gun in my car, but I did not show up.
Alex, talk to me.
pop off on us right now. If your gun doesn't take you in the car. Your gun can protect us in the car.
Alex.
So the guy in the white shirt, his name is Alex. He says he's a Trump supporter. He says he's also carries a weapon, but he's upset that people are here with rifles, saying that it's going to scare away independents. He says that he's basically on the same team, but he just doesn't want there to be weapons around because the rest of the country will be afraid of this.
what I'm trying to do. If it went my way, everything would be right. I read it in the Facebook of AA of Alcoholics Anonymous, and everything would be right. If I were an AR-15, everyone should believe it my way, but the reality is no one actually believes your reality. You think if it just went your way, it would be fine. Everything would be good. But the reality is someone just challenged you.
It's not about your ideology, though. It's about your protection and your...
I am in a part of the Republican Party. I do support Trump.
Sorry, but what we're saying...
We are challenging the media. And this does not
As
help.
somebody twice your age, what's hurting our party is a bad candidate that propped up for Senate. A party that's non-responsive to the people.
Okay, I'm going to back off this discussion here. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, that was an interesting debate here. The guy in the white shirt was saying, now you guys can go back and watch that interaction if you didn't see the whole thing. This live stream will go up on all of my socials. It'll be on HAPS, so you can catch all of it and earlier broadcasts. So the man in the white shirt said that he's a Republican Trump supporter. He said he kept saying he carries a gun. It's in his car, but he was upset with one of the open carry guys out here with a rifle. He was saying that it was going to scare the rest of the country. He said, I'm a Trump supporter, but he doesn't like the image that it's giving off to the rest of the country. He thinks it's counterproductive for Republicans and Trump supporters to be seen like that. So that's what the debate was revolving around. So little clusters of debates like that pop up every now and then. It's sort of like being on a beach. I mean, there are just waves of heated discussions. Some VIP in the conservative media will show up, and there'll be a lot of excitement, and then it'll wane for a while. So it's a dynamic situation out here. Yeah, most people are. This is there's no. Well, this kind of is the main event. It's turning it into almost a festival kind of atmosphere here. People are generally upbeat. They're upset with the election. They have a lot of anger towards Biden, but the overall mood here is not an angry one. It's excited. It's a real charged atmosphere. I haven't seen any fights or anything like that. I've seen a few Biden supporters come out here and get into a few arguments, but since I've been here for the last couple hours, it's been peaceful. All right, I can answer any questions here. I'm taking a good look at the comments right now. In the meantime, download the HAPS app. You can support my journalism, independent journalism, and plenty of other journalists on the platform. You could donate. You can sponsor us, a monthly sponsorship, one-time donations, but all of that support really helps because it keeps me broadcasting here on HAPS. I'm a freelancer. I'm not on assignment here. I'm trying to pick up a few assignments, talking to producers. But in the meantime, I'm trying to do HAPS broadcasts as much as possible. And the more you watch, the more you contribute to my work, the more I'll be here. And what's great, too, is that you can interact with me. If I'm interviewing someone, you can ask them questions. And there are plenty of other journalists that are great here. Lucas Mulliken was here earlier. I believe he'll be back later. He's a HAPS contributor also. So it's a real raw look at what's going on here. Most of the mainstream media tends to stay away from the big crowd. Apparently there was some animosity between major networks and some of these supporters, so they seem to be a little bit skittish about going through crowds like this and Trump supporters, which is not surprising. I found that's generally the case. There's a lot of, I don't know why, but a lot of fear from a lot of reporters of being in a crowd like this. I've never had a problem ever, so I don't know why they don't really want to come out here. It's safe. It's certainly safe for journalists. But you'll see, I'll walk over to the fence. You can see where journalists, some media trucks are on the other side of this free speech zone. It's kind of a weird situation because the perception among the protesters here is that it was done to protect the media. And it's contributed to an idea that the media don't care about the people out here. And so it's a strange situation. Please, if you like this broadcast, share it on any of the socials. I'll even be broadcasting later on Instagram Live, too. But yeah, you could share on Twitter, Facebook. So I'm going to walk around here a little more. I'm going to try to find someone to talk to. The majority of people here don't really want to do an interview. Oftentimes it's the more boisterous, flashy protesters that are interested in doing interviews. We got a studio set up here. So here's all the media on the other side of the fence here. Most of the network crews have private security with them too. Hey man, I'm doing a live stream. Would you mind doing an interview real quick? No problem. No problem. I get it. All right, I'm asking people as I go along here. I'm an independent journalist. Is anyone down to do a live stream interview real quick?
I'll do one.
You do one? Okay, cool. So why are you here today, man?
I just want to see him count the vote.
Cool. Did you come by yourself or you meet up with friends? Or?
Yeah, I met up with some friends. We're part of the Gays for Trump.
Okay.
All right. So these are Gays for Trump hot dogs.
Okay. Are you handing them out?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you think Trump is going to win? What do you think is going to happen here in the next hours or days?
I don't know. It's up to the counters. It's up to Supreme Court. It's up to, just the government. Whatever happens. I'm just glad to be out here.
So someone in the audience asks, are you a Democrat or a Republican?
I registered for Republican this year, this election and last election. Before that, I started out as a Libertarian.
Now, do you think that there's anything shady going on with the ballot counting at all, or
I'm
not
sure in Arizona. I just know it's taking a very long time. There have been stories of stuff happening in Michigan and Pennsylvania, but nothing in Arizona. I just think they're stressed out because there's a new mail-in system. Although we had the mail-in system before,
I see. All right, man. Thanks for talking to me.
No problem. Yep. Here you go.
No, I'm good right now.
Okay.
Thank you, though. All right. This is one area where speakers often congregate. They often spend time around these big traffic lights or parking lot lights here. It's easier to see. So I'm going to raise the camera here. All right, I'm going to have to sign off here in a moment. My battery power is real low. I'll have to recharge. Talk to a few producers, see if I can set up a gig while I'm here. But honestly, I'd rather be here on HAPS the whole time, broadcasting live. And the more you guys contribute, the more you share this, the donations help. They'll keep me here. They'll keep me broadcasting as much as possible. I'm going to spend the night here. I'll either camp out right here on the street, or my car's a few blocks away. I might sleep in there. But I'll be here all night, and I'll be here all day tomorrow bringing you guys coverage. So sign up for HAPS. You can contribute there and share this live stream on all the socials. Thank you for watching. Yes, I will be busting out the drone tomorrow morning. I'll try to fly early. I wasn't able to fly today. It was too close to sunset, or 30 minutes. I can't fly past 30 minutes after sunset. So I was just too late. But I'll be posting drone footage. You'll see that on Twitter, other places. I'm excited to do that. That'll be fun. So thanks for watching. I will be back tonight, though. I will be broadcasting again within the next few hours. Going to get a better battery charge here and sort some things out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Also, thank you, Lucia. I appreciate contributing. It means a lot to me. And like I said, it makes sure I continue to broadcast on HAPS here and get you guys raw news right from the ground. So thanks for